All right, good people. Let's get going for the time that remains. Did I give y'all this latest copy of this? Just glance at it. Does this look familiar?
You didn't get the paper.
I thought y'all didn't get it. That's why I printed. There we go. This is still valid. And I am gonna put it back up on YouTube. People are still, how can I say this? Not treating the one they call pastor as a pastor. What does that mean? As I said before, a real pastoral relationship is a two-way street where the pastor is committed to do, number one, Jeremiah 3:15, to feed you with knowledge and understanding. Okay. Tonight, I'm going to be sharing so many things about knowledge and understanding. What I'm sharing with you right now will be the only thing that YouTube going to get. Okay. But tonight, I'm going to be talking about the proof of growth. That's one of the handouts. It's called the proof of growth. The other one's titled Devaluation, the Disconnection. Okay. The doctrine of Balaam. Oh, yeah. Wait till you hear that. Woo. It's about dating and romance, you know.
It's about dating and romance?
Yeah. Yeah. The doctrine of Balaam.
This is real good.
And then this one, y'all may be one of the only ones that I give. Maybe I might do it in Baltimore. All right. I'm going to other cities besides Baltimore and New York very shortly. But here's the point. Are there 21 mistakes in the Bible? You're getting this tonight. Did I not tell you that this was going to be a night where you're going to be like, oh my God, he stuffed us tonight. All right. So to finish off the very first one, which we touched on before. All right. This has actually happened. Listen to me. This happened last week. I didn't get a chance to tell you this. At our Brooklyn church, this really happened. I'm not making this up. It began 2 weeks ago when I first taught a pastoral consultant. All right. At the Brooklyn church, a lady came in the spirit realm. I could feel like a heart attack coming on her heart. I didn't say anything to her. Then her daughter and granddaughter got up before I could even minister to her. And they started putting their hands on her heart to pray for her. And I said, Lord, I said, I was going to get to her later. I see that she needs it quicker than I can, than before we form the prayer line. So later on, when I prayed for her, in the spirit, God revealed food that was in her that came from a bad source. Someone had did something to it. You know, they consecrated it the wrong way. Because it's going public, I'm saying it in a coded way. Okay. And I said to her, and she told me later, I said this to her. I said, you can't eat from everyone. Now, why am I bringing them up? We had not seen her for 6-7 months. My elder, my administrator of Brooklyn, kept reaching out to her and even told one of them, did you not see my message? Yes, sir. And that was it. But the whole time she was unresponsive. Here's where I'm going with this. That night, I taught a pastor or a consultant. And I said, a consultant is someone you just check in on to get some feedback, and then you're not committed to come and make sure that you're supporting the pastor's work, that you're supporting the work of the church. Someone said, when you really have a pastor, you support what he's doing. Okay? I saw something that I really thought was powerful. It's not a matter of the pastor controlling you, all right? They said a member called and said, Pastor, is it okay for me to be away? They said, when you check with your pastor like that, he's not trying to control you. It's more, if you're really concerned about the church and the pastor, you should say, Pastor, is this a good time for me to step away to go deal with this? Does the church need me? In other words, the question should be, is this good time for me to step away, or will my absence cause something to be dysfunctional at the church? You get my point? So the looking at it another way, do some of the critical things that the pastor's assigned you to do, will your absence cause a dysfunction? And it was nice, it was better put in the social media post that I saw. And everyone said, this is the facts. It's not a matter, they say the word accountability, but it's more about you making sure that you are part of the solution and not part of the problem. All right. When you really are connected to the church the way you're supposed to be, you're supposed to be a part of the solution team, not one that's causing challenges to the church. All right. Where am I going with this? All right. Because there are people that still is done here in Queens, it's done here in Queens. Case could have been made. It was done last week. You get my point. That some people know they need a push with someone praying for them. You get my point. And they show up because they got an ache, they got a pain, they got an issue, something's going on. And they pop in and they want everything to stop so you could pray them through. That's when you treat the leader like a consultant, because you only came out of need. You didn't come out of commitment. Ooh. Safe to say, big difference. And listen, some of them, all right, we'll give an offering. They'll be like, oh, I so appreciate you. And they will leave an offering. Some, I say, oh, you get my point. But it ain't even about the offering. It's about the commitment. Come on, say a real relationship requires commitment. A real relationship requires commitment. I've never seen a relationship where the folks